Hey guys, Vigoman here and welcome back to Crasburg. Once again, hope you guys are doing fantastic. I know I am. I'm back here with another episode from the southernmost point of Crasburg, where we last episode built a wonderful lighthouse. Today we are expanding on this area, and my whole idea for today's episode is to finish off that most southern point of the wealthy district and of the entire Crasburg, and just finish that up with the small details and just take it to the next level when it comes to adding details and small features like props to make it come alive. So that is the main idea here. I'm also adding this massive buildings you see here in front of you in the time lapse, which is the gate towards the inner harbor of Crasburg, which is going to be mainly used for fishermen. And what we have here is two massive towers on either side, which are connected with a chain, underwater chain. And the people of Crasburg protecting the city can, if they want to or need to defend the city, they could pull some kind of mechanism to draw the chain up. And that would then tighten the chain so no one can get into the harbor or out of the harbor. So it's a cool little feature, and I decided to go with a very symmetrical, strict design here, because most of Crasburg is very dynamic, organic. So I think having some of these more strict and sharp edges and symmetrical buildings is going to look good. It's going to break up the look of Crasburg a little bit, and it's something I think is going to take it to the next level here. And then basically for the rest of the video, it's just tying in with adding cards, birds, trees, bushes, and just kind of landscaping in between the houses here. As you can see right here, we're adding a little farm behind the curved building we did a while back, and we're gonna add some trees, also a little palm tree, and just crates, barrels, and just things to tell a story that people are moving materials around, moving wares and goods around the city. Things are coming in and out and stuff like that. And we're also adding quite a few carts later, where it's just like transporting things around the city, and it makes the city come alive in a way. So that is something I would like to kind of give you tips on, is to add carts and crates and barrels and stuff to your city, whether you're playing Conquest Reforged or vanilla. It's ways to make your city come alive, because it kind of plays a little storyline of who moved these things, why are they here, and it's just a nice way of making things looks a lot better, I think. So yeah guys, let me finish off the time lapse here, and I'll meet you with a first person tour, so you can see how everything looks when it comes to details and how it looks from first person. On your screen right now, you will be seeing a map of Crasburg. That's because I want to show you where we are from time to time, so it's easy for you guys to hang on with me as I'm expanding on the city here. The yellow area is the area we are going to be working in today's episode, or the area we have been working on. And the red area is where we are going to be working the next episode, which is the University District, and we have actually done some work over there. You can see that. We did that in a stream yesterday, which was a lot of fun. I'm going to try to upload that to my second channel if you want to see that, but I'm not going to spoil too much of that. We are starting up here, and we're seeing down there at the new area. And you can see I've added many things. I've added this lamppost around here, some tables up here so you can sit down and look over the harbor down there. And I got this big white marble statue right here. This is a statue of an angel overlooking the harbor here. I think it's gorgeous. Yeah, I think it's cool. This tells a little bit of a story of the first people to settle in Crasburg. My idea is that maybe the people, when they first found Crasburg, it was far away from where they came from. They come from a completely different continent. If you don't know the lore, I would suggest reading up on that. But the first people of Crasburg came very far away, and maybe when the first people started settling here, there was a group of people coming here, and there was a huge storm, and there's this angel figure or something, we don't really know, but they believe it was an angel that guided them into this safe harbor right here, and without the angel they would all have died. So this angel is here to tell that story. Who knows, maybe it's true, maybe it's not. It's fantasy, everything. So that's up to you. I'm gonna leave that to you. Go down to this little market square, or really not the market square, just this open plaza area here. I've been adding some details in the form of like pigeons on the ground. We have benches over here, and last night someone had a little party on the bench, so the bench has fallen over, the legs are a little bit rough, and some broken bottles and stuff here, and then some pigeons are just playing on this bench right there. Yeah, I added a little cart over here. It's taken out poop from the houses here, so that's kind of not too cool. I guess it's probably smelly, but it's needed. So this cart here is just going to door, picking up their poop, and then dropping that somewhere. Down this street here I've also added some stuff which you saw. We have these trees and palms and a little farm and like firewood, and just tying it all together here now, and it all feels completed, I think, when you walk from here through this little side alleys, finished off this battlement here, so you can walk across here and get to another part of the, I guess, the streets and stuff here. So we can get into this other little alley here, and that takes us back to this square in between the buildings here. So that is pretty cool, I think. Down here we have the stables, we have some more carts. Again, working on the battlements here with some of this wooden hoarding things to shoot and defend the little narrow strait right here. And just terraforming this area here, adding crates and things just to tie it together in a way. These buildings here, let me show you that. That is the defense for the port right here, because it would be very weak if there was nothing here, because then the enemy ships could just sail straight in and they were inside the city. So this is to defend the city somewhat. We got a little storage area below here, below the stair, and in here I'm going to show you the mechanism, I don't know, of how this works. So we have these very thick stone walls with vaults in them, or area you can go in and shoot arrows with arrow slits and stuff like that, which is very nice and defendable, I think. You can see that. So that is pretty cool. And there's a ladder going down. This kind of goes into the mountain and into the system for tidying up the chain which is connecting these towers here. So we have a wheel on this side and a wheel here. You'd pull that and this whole thing drags the chain in, as you can see. So that would be used to tighten up the chain, and I'm going to show you in a second how that would work. But that is to prevent ships from sailing into the harbor. Yeah. We can go up this staircase here. We get to the upper floor here, where we have some areas to sit, some chests, and then mainly just the defense with the matriculations and crenellations up here overlooking this little strait right there. So that is pretty cool. Added a little banner thing going on across here. I don't think the fisher boats would be tall enough to hit this one, and it's a pretty shallow strait, so you wouldn't have the biggest boats coming through here. So I think it's cool, and just some arrows and stuff like that around here. So down between these there's a chain, as I mentioned, which hangs like that, follows the floor of the water here and up here, and it's connected here, so it's stuck in this side of the tower, and the other tower is like where the pulley system is. And whenever enemy boats comes, or at night time or in war times, you would straighten this up so it's just a straight line just above the water, and if any boat comes in they would hit this chain, and the bottom of the boat would just be like scraped off, so the boat would leak and fall down. Around here we have this other one, which basically is just similar, but there's no basement here. We have these areas to shoot from inside a wall, We have a few of those with vaulted ceilings and stuff. And then we got the staircase going up to the area right here. Very nice. Whoops. Yeah, I think that's about it for this place. Please come on the server and check it out if you want to, guys. Information is down below, so you can hop on the server, fly about, see everything if you want to, and please be excited for the next project that's gonna happen over there. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do hope that you enjoyed. If so, make sure to smack that like button, and if you haven't done it already, make sure to subscribe. It's been Vigoman, and I'm out.